Cancer, what up, yo? What's going on, baby? We haven't done a reading for you in a while. Let's do a reading for Cancer. What is going on with you? Cancer, you are represented by the crab. You are said to be kind of person that uses your shell as protection. You may hide your feelings from others. Let's see if we can get a reading for you. Holy Spirit, please give us a reading for my Cancer brothers and sisters. What is going on? What does Cancer need to know about? What is some advice for Cancer? What is Cancer facing? Is there anything we can do about it? What can we control? Let's do 3 more shuffles. I may or may not take reversals. It depends on, does it make sense? I may see something in a card and may not even take its traditional meaning, whether it's in the upright or not. It's all about context. So let's see. Let's see what's up. Hi, Cancer. Okay, let me take a look at these cards first of all. I'm going to be honest with you. I had another reading for you and I couldn't figure it out. And I said, nah. I'm still going to use some of that information I seen in that last reading and use this as clarification. Cancer, underneath this whole reading, discord. Discord amongst multiple energies. Something is fucked up. There could have been anything from a fallout at work, a disruption between friends, a disruption between family. But that is underneath this whole thing somehow. Now, where you are at this time is you're in this position. Remember, we talked about Cancer. You are this represented by the crab, and you got this shell over you, and you can be somebody that can protect yourself in a sense and not tell your feelings and things like that. And look at where you are. The challenge that you are facing at this time in this season is coming back to something in your mind, in your thought life. You are returning to something that was not the best. The thoughts may not be the best, but you are facing these thoughts. And I feel the thoughts have to do with the past. Underneath in your subconscious, the 6 of Wands in reverse, to me, is an energy of hiding out, keeping things on the down low. Can even be, in some cases, can be a sense of shame, a sense of sorrow about something that was from the past. And I did notice that in your last reading that I did. Attached to this, taking a time out, 6 of Wands in reverse to me is like, it's really maintaining privacy. It's not taking credit for anything. You're trying to stay off the radar, I feel like. And attached to this trying to stay off the radar energy, there's healing. I just heard Johnny Cash, peace within, finding serenity, testament. It's beautiful. Now this is going on in your hopes and fears. This is in your subconscious, okay? Hopes and fears to me is an extension of your subconscious. And whatever you put your heart into, wherever the heart is, it will manifest in the subconscious. It is interesting that we have this energy going on here. Not sure exactly what that's about, but let's take a look at some more. In the recent past, the Tower in reverse, rebuilding something as a result of this rebuilding energy. You felt like you couldn't do it with that Strength card in reverse. You didn't have the strength to do it. But I'm guessing that you did do it. And now there is this beautiful Sun card energy that you are either getting now or you are about to get this abundance. This could be it could be a major download. It could be a major learning curve that happens. It could be a new opportunity. I did see in your last reading that you had this big blessing coming at you, Wheel of Fortune. But your advice is the Six of Cups. Now, Six of Cups speaks to nostalgia, everybody says, but it all depends on the context. Now, the context is, how are you going to succeed? What is your advice? And if you look at this, now think about it. You're a little kid and you got this other person in your life that you love. There's a home, there's a castle, walls, there's cups of emotions. Love, Six of Cups is called nostalgia, but another definition in my vocabulary anyway is that Six of Cups is heart, soulmate connections, family and friends, soulmates. External influences. What is outside of this whole thing, external to you, Cancer, that you have no control over because it is external to you? Answer. More major arcana energy. We have it here with the Sun card. We have it here in the recent past, rebuilding something. Now, a lot of times I don't take the Tower in reverse because it's a major arcana. I usually take it in the upright. I did not follow my own laws. Same as with the Star. The Star card came out in the upright. But, if I would have read it that way, that would gave it a whole nother dimension, wouldn't it have? Because what it would have said is in the recent past, something blew up. And as a result of something blowing up and going to hell, you lost all your strength. Okay, so let's take it both ways. That's why I say you can read it in the upright, you can read it in the reverse. It's about the energy, right? But here, external to you, Cancer, is the Moon card. If I'm not mistaken, that's a crab. Now, it's supposed to be a scorpion. Moon card is Scorpio, as well as the Death card, I believe. Could be wrong. But there is looks to me more like a lobster, but anyway, that may be your card. I could be wrong. I've been telling Taurus for months that their major arcana is the Chariot, and you know what? Your card is the Chariot. And sometimes I don't pay attention. I memorize data all day, every day. I have so much data right now. I'm getting ready to take my Part 107 for flight remote pilot license, and I have all this data coming in. At work, in technology, we have all kinds of data coming in. I have to learn constantly, and I don't know how I got that mixed up, but your card is the Chariot, and I believe that the Moon is Scorpio. But anyway, like I say, there is what appears to be a crab in there. If it's not, it could be a lobster. What is it doing on the Moon card? I don't know, but external to you is the unknown, Cancer. There are mysteries. There are things that we cannot know. And one of the things in your last reading was that came up was the Lover's card, which is free will and others' right to have a free will and to do what they want to do. And that was in this same position. So it's telling me the same message. It's just a different way of saying it. And in your overall projected outcome, you will continue to love yourself. You will continue to invest in your happiness, Cancer. If you found yourself getting resonated with this message, hit that like and subscribe button. hit that notification bell so you could be alerted when I upload new videos. And with that, we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.